Hello? Hello there. It's been a while. Let me know how I'm sounding. I think I have everything rather loud at the moment. But also, hi. How you doing, bud? It's been a while. Actually, more than a while. I looked on my YouTube channel earlier, just out of, you know, curiosity and nostalgia. And, it's been 11 months since I last uploaded something, so it's practically been a full year since I last streamed. Let me know how I'm sounding. You good? That's good. I'm good too, thank you. Very, very good. It feels weird doing this again, but it's nice. It's nice. I know, right? I'm still peaking a bit on the mic. Let me turn that down. If the plans go ahead and I get back into this properly, I should get myself a better mic. I don't know if you remember I told you last time, or the last couple times I streamed, but the stand's a little broke and the mic doesn't stay in it properly. I mean, it's only a cheap little USB thing, but it'd be quite nice to get a proper one with an actual, you know, pop filter and all that. Right, well, I don't think there's any point in delay. I mean, I think that's the hope. I would like to. But I've got to get back into the proper mindset for it first, which is why, like, today, I'm going to do something light, something simple. And then hopefully, you know, get back into the bigger, longer stuff. I want to do Kingdom Hearts on here. I'll take any excuse to replay it. Maybe restart Yakuza, you know? I don't know. Or maybe I'll just do whatever pops up into my head at the time. I mean, it'd be a bit of a mess, but that, so is what I end up doing on a daily basis anyway. But yeah, I would like to do this regularly. I don't know if I'll stick to a schedule, or if I'll wait until people are around, or if I'll just start whenever. I mean, I'll still keep, you know, uploading them all to YouTube. It's nice to have an archive. I did end up rewatching one of the old ones a couple months ago, just out of curiosity. It was nice. It was nostalgic. Well, I'm glad you're here to join. Oh man. Yeah, let's get the game started up, shall we? We can talk while we play. Is everything still sounding good at the moment? Ugh, don't remind me. I'm glad it sounds good, but yeah. It's funny, that Mario one is actually the one that I rewatched a couple months ago. God, it was painful. I should give that hack another shot. Maybe not even the full hack, just that one sun boss that I couldn't beat. Get my redemption arc in. Might find it a bit. Hello, words. I might find it a bit easier now that I've got an actual USB N64 controller. Or maybe I'm just making excuses and I just suck. Anyway, let me. I'm glad. Let me get this game set up while we're talking. Turn that off for now. Bit of Sonic Unleashed. I am back to just one. Oh yeah? That's good. I wonder if that's a me thing, or... Yeah, I noticed that as well, actually. Your replies are coming in a lot faster. I don't know if that's a me thing, or if the settings are reset when I've re-downloaded the software. Maybe I messed something up last time. I don't know. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I am back to just one monitor now, so I'm gonna have to, you know, window mode my games, and so I can have the chat box on the side. I mean, I guess I could also get it up on my phone, but that seems like extra hassle, because then I'd have to keep looking down. Anyway, let's get the game set up. get it in the right position that I can see both. That should be fine. Let's get the game capture up. Hey, there we go. Fit to screen. Cool. Let me know how this sounds, obviously. Once it has things up. That's still a bit... Let me move that over a bit more. Move that over a bit. There we go, now I can see. We want English. It's no worries, it's no worries. I mean, I probably end up talking to myself anyway, but you know. I know, me too, me too. Anyway, I'm gonna start with yes, because I have. Just default brightness will do me for now. Please enter the current time. It is 7:26 PM. There we go. Okay. And we're in. Welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, which we are playing. I don't know how much you've heard about this, or, you know, it's the Stanley Parable. It's a remastered version with new content. I bought this game because obviously I love the Stanley Parable, which I have fully completed, but I haven't looked at any of the new content yet. I booted it up once or twice and just did some of the default endings just for nostalgia, and then I was playing it and I thought, you know what, this would be a good thing to get back into streaming with. Yeah, I'm very curious too, but obviously there's a lot of endings to keep track of, so part of me is debating going through all the normal stuff first and then doing the new content afterwards, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens and what pops up when, because, you know, the game's very random, but we'll start with default stuff for now. Also, just so you know, I've got my keyboard directly behind my microphone, so let me know if the click-clacking gets a bit too loud. And, yeah, let's begin. Begin the game. God, I love this game. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
How's narrator's voice compared to my mic?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
I'll try not to talk over
Employee
him,
number
but, you know.
427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day.
Good, thank you. I'm sorry I keep checking all the time. I just get a bit paranoid about that kind of thing.
Although others might have considered it soul-eating, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this.
You know, I love this game so much that even on the original, when I got all the endings, I still kept back
and then
to
one day, something very
keep
peculiar
replaying it,
happened.
because I just love it so
Something
much.
that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Oh my
No one
God.
showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, here we are. Stanley Parable. You know, I think for the very first ending, I'll just go completely straight in default, get the proper quote-unquote ending. Here we are. Stanley's office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
God,
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I like work. I just hate my boss. Nice. God damn. That's like, because I've spent so much time in this office, it really does bring a sense of comfort. I mean, I think to a lot of people who wouldn't know about this game, and they play it for the very first time, they get an uneasy feeling. I mean, you know, completely empty office, all these windows, you could turn around and anything could be in there. But I played through this building so much, it feels like, it's like coming home, you know? Even the pictures. Also, this looks great. I mean, original Stanley Parable isn't dated by, you know, any means, but everything just looks so much cleaner. No sprint. No jump. Just crouch and walk and click. I know I just said all that, but there is still a small part of me, because I know there's new content. A small part of me is expecting to see, like, a shadow at the other end of one of these windows. That would be hilarious and so scary. That's the exciting thing about new content. Taking something that is, you know, like I just said, so comfortable, and knowing that anything new could happen at any time. Yeah, I'm so glad they released this too. I don't have the best sense of time anyway, but I'm pretty sure it's actually been a couple years since they announced this. Like a year or two. I don't remember when it was announced they were remastering, or whatever this is. Even the bits of paper look really clear now. I hate Mondays. They still never fix that ceiling. God, I just want to go into all the offices. Even though there's like nothing in there, I want to open all these doors and just go and have a look. Here we go, first
When
choice.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Which we're going to do, because like I said, we'll just go normal for now. We'll do everything fun on a second one. Because there might be people who've never played Stanley Parable that end up watching this, you know? Also, just because I think it's a nice thing to start off with. Start off nice and normal and grounded in the story and the world. And then let everything go off the rails.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Oh no.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
God, it's so weird having the latency be better. Because I say something, and then literally a couple seconds afterwards you've already answered. It's great. I mean, it's weird, but it's great. Because I'm so used to like saying something and then having to wait like a minute. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Damn it, Chris. Everyone is unique. Me most of all. Number of slides on the slide. Charts, slides, charts and slides. God, there's so many things. I could just... I'm not going to do it right now, but I could just spend a long time looking at all these whiteboards and bits of paper scattered about. Because there's probably nothing funny even in there, but it'd just be interesting to read. We'll get to you later.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It's such a unique game. I love it so much. Oh, excuse me. Executive bathroom. I don't remember if this was here before or not. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. No, I haven't played Firewatch, but I did watch, I think... I don't remember whose it was, but I did watch a Let's Play of it a very long time ago. And I've been meaning to get it ever since, but obviously back in the day when I had my old PC, it wouldn't have handled it. And now that I do have the new PC, I get distracted when other things get on sale. And then I stop myself from buying new things. Because, no, I've already spent too much. I don't know what the point of that is, but it's a nice little room. It makes a change to have a door you can open at least. The beige pages. Firewatch does look amazing though. Obviously, I wouldn't have the same impact because I already know the story, but I bet you I'd still have just as an amazing experience overall, even without the shock factor. You know, that's another thing that's one of the reasons I wanted to play this specifically. Because when I consume media of any kind for the first time, I get, like when I play games and things or watch movies, I don't always take everything in and I get a little dumb with things. And sometimes I rush to an ending because I'm so excited to see how the story ends and then I miss side content. So having something like this where it is something familiar, but then also having new content, you know, it'll make a change to have fresh reactions to something. Because everything else that I've played on this channel has been stuff that I've done before. Because, you know,
stepping into the manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Gasp.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
Who orchestrated this?
What dark secret was being held from him?
What dark secret is being held for me?
Known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Remember that for later.
But
2845.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845. That's not what I pressed. 2845.
Stanley just sat around, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Amazing.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Anyway, like I was saying, one of the reasons I get a bit concerned about doing something new on here, and having it be, you know, my first time playing, is because I do want to show off all the side content. You know, especially if it's something that other people, like yourself, may not ever get around to playing or currently have the ability to play. I want to show everything off, but also I feel like with new stuff you get fresh reactions, you know? So it's kind of a bit of a dilemma. But, you know, I'm sure I can find a balance of things. I mean, even, you know, I'm planning to do Kingdom Hearts. Even with that, the only one that I've fully, like, completely done with all the secret bosses and everything is Kingdom Hearts 1. And I do want to go through the entire series. But that's the other thing that's keeping me a bit, not anxious, but, you know, concerned is, let's be real, I'm not great at games. I mean, I've definitely gotten better than I used to be.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Oh, I feel a bit
peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
What is job?
Why did he feel this now?
What is life?
When for years it had never
Baby, don't
occurred
hurt
to
me.
him.
Don't
This
hurt me.
question would not go unanswered for long.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But it's funny, because even today, I ended up playing Sonic 06, and I got further today than I ever have in all my years of owning it. This could turn into a whole ramble, so I'll do this quickly.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I think I'll walk straight ahead through the door that reads Mind Control Facility. We can ignore that. But yeah, unpopular opinion, I really do enjoy Sonic 06. It just gets really frustrating when the deaths aren't your fault. With stuff like all the glitches in the scripting, like being thrown out of a loop too early because you were slightly too much to the right, or when you have sections of wonky controls, like the muck speed sections. That's when it gets frustrating, but I do enjoy Sonic 06 overall. And I'm looking forward to playing more. Maybe I'll even finish a character's story for the first time. I'll do that later. Anyway,
on an
Stanley.
room packed with television screens. What horrible
love
secret
this room.
did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Whoa. I love this room so much. I gotta keep checking the computer monitors, by the way. Remind me to do that if I stop.
Now the monitors jump to life.
Oh, here we go.
Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
427. That's my one. I know, right? There's Stanley's camera. Also, why are some of these boxes glowing green? Maybe I should click on some boxes when I get into an office. That one's fired, that one's glitchy. I always feel like I'm missing details whenever all these screens come up. Yeah, it's massive. I mean, look at that endless... I mean, it's obviously not endless, but... Jesus, you get a bit dizzy in here. Let's call the elevator.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Ugh, the orchestra.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Do I want to do the secret now? No, I'll save all the secrets and things for a second playthrough. Like I said, we'll do this one vanilla.
He refused to believe it.
No.
He couldn't accept it.
I can't
His
accept
own
it.
life in someone else's control?
Never.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Here we go.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad
This
or
is
content.
another room that I
Walking,
absolutely adore.
eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery
It is. He's got
never
such an
again
iconic
exert
voice.
its terrible power over another human life.
And it's such
For
rage,
he
too.
would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Obviously, you get more of the, you know, annoyed and sad stuff in the other endings, but even this, it's great. I love it. I don't remember the name of the narrator, but Mr. Voice Man, you have an amazing voice. It's goals, honestly. I love all the buttons in this room. Anyway, let's get to the heart of this. Oh no, I didn't study on my DOS commands. However, will I manage? Although
And when at last he found the source of the room's
Serious
power,
time.
he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Oh no. What was I saying? Oh yeah, jokes aside, I would like to learn more like DOS commands and things, and just general, you know, command stuff. I ain't got the brains for that right now, but one day. It'd be cool too. Anyway, let's switch this off. No more mind control. No more facility. No more offices.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Oh, me when I stand up too fast.
Yes, he had won.
It's so
he had
dramatic.
defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Like at least two.
Where had his co-workers gone?
Where had they gone?
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
How had I been
What
freed?
other mysteries did this strange building hold?
What other mysteries did
But
the strange
as sunlight
Shh,
streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Nah, it don't matter.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Stanley is
No
a Disney
longer would
princess.
anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Yes.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Now this would be a hell of a way to introduce the new content. Imagine getting right up to the edge of the door, you know, the default ending, something everyone has done, and then suddenly having it slammed shut before you can get outside. That would be a hell of a way to introduce the new content. Also, I love this outdoors area. I mean, it doesn't... Something about it doesn't look real, and I don't just mean the graphics, obviously. Like, I mean, in the lore, like, in the world of the game, I don't think this looks real. I don't know if that's just me, or if it's just because I know that these are, like, you know, a couple trees, some 2D bridges in the distance and all that. It's curious to think about. But I do love this outside area. If I could no-clip in this game, I would love to explore this. Just see how much they put in. I mean, I doubt it probably... You know, I've done enough, quote, boundary breaking, quote, to know it probably doesn't go much beyond this path, but still. I never quite feel content with this.
Upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new
I do
path
worry for
before
Stanley.
him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to
I'm glad it's
happen.
not just me.
And Stanley was happy.
At least he's happy, that's all that matters. There we go, that was our first ending. Now let's get our second.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
This one made me
He had never
laugh when
been
I
trained
discovered
for
it.
that. No.
I think I did it by
This couldn't go
accident.
anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
Just
Nothing will
wait.
hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
I don't under this.
I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed. Then days.
I think the
Years
door
gone
also
by.
closes by
He no
itself
longer
if
had
you
the
just
ability
stand
to
in the
tell.
office for too long.
But the one thing he
And I
knew
think
for
that's
sure,
how I got it the
beyond any
first
doubt,
time.
was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
Of course they will.
Soon, very soon now, this will end.
Very
He
soon.
will be spoken to. He
Yeah.
will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
Yep,
Now it's even closer.
something's gonna happen.
Here it comes.
Yeah. Oh. That's another ending got. Man, we're so good at this.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Viewers.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
Two
to the
down.
meeting room.
Speed run,
Perhaps he
baby.
had simply missed a memo.
I already got the achievement, but I'll do it again now because it's funny. There's an achievement on Steam you get for clicking door 430 5 times. So let's do that now.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yes.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No,
Yes.
no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort.
Why not?
A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
That's fine, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
But I did so many
Perhaps
clicks.
50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Fine, I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I lost count. I can't speak that fast. I'll just keep clicking till it stops.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement
He's
to
the
have meant
anti-Shulk.
something. It has to be a true
I'm really
reward
feeling
for
it.
valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley.
I can hustle.
I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost.
Give me the achievement.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. Let's do it. 417, 417. Check these computers while I'm here. Ah, here we go. First input. Like I said, first input. Get on the thing. Click. There we go. Input received. 1 of 5 down. I don't remember what ending that unlocks, but I know it does something. Okay, 417. That's what we're after. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Ooh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. Is that back here? No, that must be further ahead. Right? No, it must be back here. I lied. You told me you would stay away. I lied. 437, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Excellent.
Oh.
I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. All this effort for an achievement. It's worth it. Let's do it. 415. 415. 415.
Now, back to door number 437.
437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
The copy machine. Yeah, me too.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think
I'm
we're
really
getting
feeling it.
somewhere.
Now it's Shulk time. This is the Monado's power. I'm really feeling it.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419's desk. 419, 419. Come on, are you excited? I'm excited. Let's do it. I went in the complete wrong direction. Where is 419? This was not the right way. 422. 421. Oh, I walked straight past it. Up we go, Stanley. Up we go.
Yes,
There we go.
This is
yeah.
great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up.
Yep.
Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416. Thank you for that. I was being a bit dumb. I can count numbers.
We've almost got it.
We've almost got it.
Now the copy machine, do that one again.
I can do that one again. Woo! I wish there was a sprint. That would make this so much more exciting.
Finish it off, Stanley.
Yeah.
5 clicks on door 430.
That's the original achievement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes!
We did it.
We did it!
Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
Whew, it really did.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Thank you. I'm
Just
proud
think,
of us too.
Only a few minutes ago, you believed an
He
achievement
is.
was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
I was so stupid. That's fun. There's literally nothing to that. It's just fun. Right. Let's actually continue with the game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You don't have to worry about answering if you're eating, but how would you feel about me asking you for directions? Obviously, like I said, don't have to worry if you're still eating, but rather than me directing everything. What do you think about that? Left again? Oh, cool. I have a couple secrets I could show off if you want. If we go all the way to the end and do the other one, I can show off a couple secrets on the way. Sure? Cool. I'll do that then. I know how to get there quickly.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Here's the first
hoping
one.
he might find an answer there.
This is something so stupid and I adore it so much. The broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I can do that. It was a pretty nice broom closet though. Don't you think this is a nice broom closet? I like these wall textures.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I quite like it here though, it's a little safe space. It feels nice. Look, we got our handy dandy...
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Doing sweet final attacks. Got some wire.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Yeah, me too. I'd stay in the broom closet as well. It's really comfy. It also helps that it's really warm in this room, because that's how warm I imagine the broom closet.
Or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
That's clearly painted on.
It didn't occur to me, because literally, this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Let's have a...
to you, this is somehow its own branching path.
Oh, it definitely is.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite. Did you find that concerning?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Oi!
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
How rude.
That or with drug money.
It's the
also,
drug
Stanley
money.
is addicted to drugs and hookers.
How did you know? Thank you. I tried very hard.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
Do tell.
You're dead.
Oh.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
That is exactly what happened.
In a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place.
I don't see you, but I'm busy being dead.
Understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
So, did you want to take over for me, seeing as I'm a corpse? I mean, you can by all means, you know, just pull up. I'll wait, it's fine. As long as you're ready to move the body. I mean, the only other person in the house right now is the dog. And, he doesn't really understand the mechanics of first-person video gaming. Oh, you're on your way. That's good. That's good. We can wait. I don't know how long the stream will be by the end, but we can wait. Okay, tell you what, how about I just keep playing until you get here? Just to make up for it, I'll use ghost powers. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, let's go.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
You know what, though? It was a very nice broom closet.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
Well, I do have a dog.
Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
There's no achievement for this, by the way. There's no ending. And as far as I know, it doesn't go any further than that last line of dialogue. But when I found this in the original, it's just stayed with me. Just having this little area with so much dialogue in it is amazing. I love little stuff like that. It's like, also recently I've started replaying Arkham Asylum, Batman game. And it never occurred to me, because, you know, spoilers later on. Spoilers if you haven't played. Later on, you know, all the guards get taken out or run away or whatever. But during the opening section of the game, and also the first, you know, couple story beats before they do take over, the guards have so much dialogue. It's amazing, really. Even in the opening walk where you're, you know, walking the Joker through to the cell, if you keep going back to the guards, like back and forth between them, each one will have unique dialogue. There's so much. I didn't stand to do all of it, but I love details like that. Yeah, it's stuff like that that really sticks with you, doesn't it? Anyway, let's keep going.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'll do that for now. Yeah, it is, because, you know, in most playthroughs, if you're anything like me, you're not even going to think of that. The opening walk through with the Joker, you're just going to, you know, follow along behind. But no, if you turn back to all the guards, they keep having dialogue. And if you, you know, stand away long enough, Joker calls you over. You know he's strapped to the chair. Well, I'm assuming you've seen the opening to Arkham Asylum. But he does call you over and calls you a slowpoke and stuff. I love little details like that. Has anything changed in here? You know, I really... Oh, look, the graffiti changed. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, Money Crisp. I wonder if there's anything in here later, or if this is it, just changing graffiti. Huh, anyway. Oh, hey, I can open this. Has that always been the case? I don't want to do that right now. No. I don't want to do that right now. I want to show off more secrets.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Ooh. Oh, I do love a bit of calming New Age music. It's like the opening to Portal 2 all over again. This is my jam.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
No, bring back the music. I would love to have kept that. Unironically, did love that. Beep.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We're still going to keep going, by the way. The secret isn't... We're not at the other secret that I wanted to show off yet.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I do wonder if there are any actual Easter eggs in these monitor screens. Because it takes some, like, long hard looking at to find
now
out.
The monitors jump to life. Their true nature
I think one of them is even
each
stuck
bore
in
the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Like, what does that one say? Right in front of us.
Eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What does that one say? Something about a pirate. Employee pirate. Never noticed that before. That one's got a broken code monitor but on its side. That one's fired. That one's blue static. I want to know what all of this stuff is. I really do. This game really captures that imagination of always wanting more. Not to get like too heavy into like nostalgia discussions, but it kind of gives that, you know, PS4, N64 era feeling where everything is small really, but the way they make the worlds, like Hyrule Field and all that, you always feel like there should be more. Like there has to be more you can access just beyond that horizon line, you know? Not because it feels small, because it doesn't feel small when you're playing, I just mean it feels so big that you feel like you're constantly going to discover more, if that makes any sense at all. I know what I mean. Also, that one doesn't have an employee number. Yeah, I'm glad you get it. I was just kind of rambling.
This mind-controlled facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Okay, here's the other secret. This is something I didn't know about for a long time. But if we wait here for a bit, it'll happen. I wonder how many of these are copy-pasted images. Because some of them are unique, but like this one and this one are clearly just flipped pictures, you know? Is there anything on Employee 666? Nope, because it doesn't go up that high. Oh, no Satan number. Oh, here we go. It started. This is something I didn't know about for a long time. If you wait around long enough, the gates will open again. I don't think it should trigger anything, but slight, you know, flashing light warning. Bright colours, warning. Potential epilepsy, maybe? I don't know all that stuff, but I feel like I should, you know, put a disclaimer right there. Because if we press this... Oh yeah! Secret mode engaged. Secret room 2014. Secret of the year every year. Never give up on your secrets. High resolution secret textures. You never go secret. Secret, secret, secrets. Happy secret to you. Super secret bros. Go secret rangers. William hides best secrets. Disco secret. There is no turning back. I hope you're dancing along, because I am. Can't you go secret? Secrets! Faithfully ported secrets 2022. Did you know about this one? Oh, you can just go through the text. Yeah, did you know about this? Because it took me a while. I did eventually on the original release. Well, there you go. You got something new. I mean, it's something old, but it's something new regardless. You're welcome. Fun fact, this song was used in Peanut Butter Gamer's Zelda CDI video, and I do the dance he did in that every time.
He couldn't accept accepted his own life in
Kind of
someone
ruins
else's
the whole mood of the dramatic narrator speech.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Having a disco
Had
to
he
Stanley's
truly
existential
spent his
crisis.
entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
We can speed
Controls
around
labeled with
this
emotions.
is open.
Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very
Console
place.
disabled.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Except we're not going to, because we're going to turn it on again.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
That I
After
did.
they kept you enslaved all these years, you go
Yes,
and
sir.
you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Yep.
Control?
That is exactly what I want.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do.
Thank
but you
you.
need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Oh.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
But
if you want to
didn't.
throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Oh no.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say...
You're welcome for the new Fallout
2
game.
minutes.
Once I fail
Now
this.
this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
This is
this
one of
is
those
much
things,
better than what
right?
I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left
I've
to enjoy
never
it.
found a way
Mere
to
moments
stop
until
this
the bomb goes off.
before.
But what precious moments
find
each
number
one
4.
of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going.
So I kind of
All
hope
this
in
means
this
I
new
barely
release
know
they've
where
added
to
a way
start.
to stop it. Because I don't think there
What's
was
that?
in the original.
You'd like to know where your
You know, I've gone
coworkers are.
around here and I've pressed
A moment
every
of
button,
solace before you're obliterated.
but nothing has
All right, I'm in a
worked.
good mood. You're going to die anyway.
I mean,
I'll tell you
but
exactly
also in a
what
way,
happened to them. I erased
That kind
them.
of...
I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story.
The pointlessness
Sometimes when I
of it
tell
also adds
I
to the
simply
ending,
let you
though, is
sit
the only
there in
thing.
your office
Oh,
forever,
door's shut.
pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But
So
I'm
what,
sure
do I just have to
whatever
press
I come
all
up
the
with on
turquoise
the
ones?
next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
No.
But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why
Thank you.
not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Oh,
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
wait, what? That's a
Did you just
code?
assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
There's so many buttons here,
running
but I
from
don't...
button to
green,
button, screen to
yellow,
screen, clicking on every little
red.
thing in this room. These
Look.
numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big
Ugh.
red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this
I don't
video
know.
game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's
Yeah.
a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Beep.
To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine.
Yellow is 4, red
But
was
I'm
1.
going to destroy it.
Oh, maybe.
So you can't. Take
Oh,
a look at
never
the
mind.
clock, Stan.
Too late.
That's 30 seconds you have left.
I'm sorry, I didn't read your
30
tech
seconds
chat
until
until
a big
last.
boom and then nothing.
We can try that again another time.
Just use
Let's
the
go wait in
flow.
here, just for the ending. Normal
Will you
ending.
cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let
You
it
know,
go
I didn't even think of that.
Another choice.
Huh.
Make it count.
I'll have to do that next time.
It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life
Well,
from the moment we
3,
fade in until
2,
the moment I say
1.
happily ever after.
Maybe they have added an ending there. You see, I'm torn, because on one hand I would really like there to be, you know, something new there. But on the other hand, the pointlessness of it is kind of the whole point.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I'll give
Stanley
that
decided to
another
go to the
try,
meeting room.
probably not
Perhaps he had
tonight,
simply
but
missed a
next
memo.
time I play this. I didn't even think, I didn't even correlate those two. You know, the numbers and the buttons. Thank you for telling me. I wouldn't have got that. Oh, second input. There we go. I will. I mean, I might keep streaming this, you know? I might do it on a stream. Or maybe I'll just upload a YouTube video or something. I don't know. Because that's the other thing is... Hello? Hello there. General Kenobi. You want to do some new content? Or do you want to go through the other doors? I'll let you decide. Or rather, your move. Yeah. Or should I say, you are a bold one. Oh, this is my first time doing new content.
Oh, new content?
Yeah.
What does that mean, new content?
I don't know. Let's find out. General Kenobi. Oh, it's all new. I'm excited. I don't know what's going to happen. Hello? Oh. I swear to God, if this fades into the opening of Half-Life, I'm going to flip. Welcome to the Black Mesa facility. Man, I gotta replay Half-Life. It's been so long.
And thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
You're welcome.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Yeah.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Damn right I
a
paid for
reimagining
it.
of the game for consoles and home computers.
This is cool.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Nice. I like these hand-painted looking
Please
assets.
step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Ooh, it's like a
This
Disney
sounds
ride.
delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too. I guess let's go. I wonder if there's something for stepping back in. No, let's go forward for now. We'll see where this leads us.
Okay, so far it's an elevator.
Elevator!
Not yet, but I'm sure it's
Game of the
just
year.
the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
This isn't going to turn into a horror game, is it?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or...
Oh, there we go.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
I never asked, is your chat box showing up over the top of the game during all this? I don't know if I said it right or not.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
It's a very dirty
mostly
Ultra Deluxe.
tedious. It's as if them... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content,
Give me the
Stanley.
content! Give me the content! I always want to go backwards. I want to go back and see if there's anything new.
All right.
Okay, good. I did say it right.
Let's see. It's the jump circle.
But you can't jump in Stanley Parable. I can jump in Stanley Parable! There's an achievement, by the way, for trying to jump by pressing space in the normal game. 35 jumps remaining, nice. Well, they weren't lying, this is new content. Game of the year, elevators and jumping. This is truly pushing the boundaries of first-person video gaming. Stanley's very heavy. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I did it. I can't jump anymore, no! It's taken away my ability to jump. Aw, did I get anything for that? Hello?
Is that it?
That's what I was thinking.
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Come on. The screen doesn't even plug into anywhere. I thought that was a button for a second. This Stanley Parable new content is just like, it's just the storage room of the building. I love it. Another elevator. Game of the year. Okay, let's go.
Goodness, another elevator.
That's what I just said.
Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's
No,
just
I love it.
elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Oh, I'm
This
sorry
is
we're
new
not cool
content,
enough for
and
you.
I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
I would love
Now,
to listen to
I could count
that.
to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box.
I would love
the
to listen to
Stanley
that.
Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Yeah, at least
now
this
with
one
over
works
1,000
straight away.
hours of new content, and oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes, I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Me too. But not gonna lie though, I would happily listen to this guy like recite the dictionary. He's got such a nice voice. Ooh! Not in the storage room anymore. Not in Kansas anymore, Toto. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is
Yay.
what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And
EA.
on the level of craftsmanship
Sorry, I
that's
had a
gone
bit of
into
a cough
it. In
there.
fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore."
It does. It
Quality
says that on
assurance
Steam.
department signed off on this.
I wonder
I'm
what that was.
infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Do it.
It's my fault,
Call them
Stanley.
out.
I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
I do like you, Mr.
What do you
Narrator.
say, friend?
Friend! Oh, we're friends. Oh, I didn't even get a choice. It just does it by itself. Hello? This is new. What the hell? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Look at this! Oh,
Psst. Stanley!
hello?
Come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Vent or stairs? I don't know. Stairs? Okay. Sorry! Is this going to take me back to the normal game?
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well,
No, I'm
fine.
good, thank you.
You're a dork anyway, so
Oi!
who cares?
How rude. How rude! It's literally taking us back to the... I love this game. Oh, the door's locked. We can do the vent next time.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
There's one specific ending I want to get because I love it so much, but I don't remember which way it is. So I'm going to go in a random direction of what I think it might be and hope I get it. I love this game. I love the new stuff. Ow. Just bit my lip. Ugh. Oh, what I was going to say was, I'm so excited.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
He needs to clean
Perhaps
up.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
The employee lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I can smell this room just by looking at it. I can smell the officeness of it.
Really, really worth
Oh,
it
there's
being
dialogue
here
here
in
too.
the room.
I forgot.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
And I do love as well that the new content doesn't, like, override all the old stuff. So if someone does want to play...
Point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy.
Thank you.
And reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
I wouldn't blame them. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I like that it doesn't completely overshadow all the old stuff as well, or like stop you
Stanley sat
accessing
around
it.
waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
This is the broom closet all over again. I like... What I keep trying to say is that I like that you can still access all the old content even during the new stuff. Because if someone does want to play this game for the first time, you can recommend this as like the definitive edition. Because we could have completely ignored that new content door and I don't think it would have activated anything new anywhere else. I like that. I like it a lot. It's like when... it's like the trend of remaster games lately, including... the original soundtracks, or if you want to go even further, stuff like the Monkey Island 1 and 2 remasters, including a mode which switches you on the fly, no loading screen, to the original versions of the games at any point. I like stuff like that. I like stuff that lets you have all the new stuff, but also, you know, still keep all the old.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
It was pretty
Took
amazing.
The first
It was
open
very
door on his
blue.
left to get back to business.
I don't remember how to get the ending I want. I'm pretty sure it's this way.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Just like our new content, this will take you back to the usual stuff. There's nothing new there. But I think we go down here for the ending that I'm after. You know, I should be writing these down and keeping track of them.
But
Because
Stanley
if I
didn't want
do
to go
stream
back to
this
the
again,
office.
I can,
He
you know.
wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go,
Yeah, this is the ending.
From here, it's, left.
Are you sure? But yeah, if I do stream more of this, it'd be nice to have like a checklist so I can get everything on the channel.
No, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh, okay.
No, not the right.
Dude.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Where is it
It's
then?
clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes.
For sure,
I've
sure.
got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Ah. That is a car. I like this one too. I half expected him to come out with the Konami code there. Left, left, right, right, up, up, down, down. BA start. Oh look, we're in this room.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet.
We're early.
This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Oh, spoilers.
Okay.
Don't look.
Okay. We just have to get back to oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
That sounds
and this
good.
time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
Yep,
Okay.
okay.
From the top.
We'll get back. We'll do it properly this time.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's something very cathartic about turning off all the computer monitors. Boop. I'm not gonna lie, since we've activated the new content, I keep expecting there to be someone on the other end of this glass. Or any window really, I keep expecting to see like just the back end of someone running through. You know, like the good Gmod horror maps, not the blatant jump scare ones with terrible JPEGs. But the good ones that just have like the glimpses of things here and there. Aw, no new content.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Because the ending isn't over yet.
No, I restarted. I swear, I
is
definitely
the same
restarted
path.
the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
How could I?
Did
I
you
was stuck up
move the
there.
story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yes, I got it under
It was
control.
right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
I'll find it
Okay,
again.
then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Adventure. Yeah. Okay. Doors numbered 1 through 2, 3, 4, 5. Doors numbered 1 through 5. Where are we going? You can pick. It will be like a choose your own adventure book. Not that I think it really matters, but it's still fun. 4. Okay, I can do that. I know where 4 is. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on.
But
I
we
can
just
promise
started.
you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
Wait a minute.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why
We're on
not?
the other side. I think that is just one big loop. I love that. Okay, starting again. Hopefully the
All of
story's
his
back.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Beep. Right, let's see if the story's back. Nope.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
It is.
I might be remembering this wrong.
You broke it.
It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
But
why don't we go back the other direction
Fine.
and see if we missed anything?
I love there's just no doors at all. This is one of my favourite paths. I love this one. Did we miss anything? Pretty sure I turned you off.
Aha!
Ah,
I
so I
knew
knew.
we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
Here it comes. By the way, fun fact, you can click in both mouse buttons to move forward. That's pretty neat.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh, fine. It's always very striking when you're suddenly in a blue room compared to all the usual beige and orange. This isn't where we entered. Ooh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Oh, it's
Is
getting
this
creepy.
the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
It is.
Do you remember, Stanley?
I do.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
I won!
Congratulations!
Yay!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Thank you very much.
Oh, no.
I
I don't
won!
feel right about this.
Yeah!
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Oh.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is.
It does give me
I don't
Resident
care
Evil
what might
vibes.
happen this time, I have to restart.
Oh, me too. Here we go. This is my favourite part.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't
Stanley
get lost,
Parable
I've employed
Adventure
the help
Line.
of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I can follow the line, TM. This way we'll definitely find the story. Pretty sure it should have been through there, but whatever you say, line. Ooh, solitaire. Oh, I can't play it. Okay, let's follow the line.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
So this is one of the things I like about
Here's a
this.
thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story
Takes you
there?
through more of the
Or to put
office.
it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Very
Simply
philosophical
by
of
the
you.
act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Okay.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
It's okay, stop
Well, I'd
listening.
like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the
This is
mood.
my favourite bit. Fun fact, this music is done by someone I actually subscribed to on YouTube for a very long time. It's, what's his name? I think it's Blake Robinson and the Synthetic Orchestra or something like that. But yeah. Oh, I can't follow you up that line. I love this song. I love that the line gets more and more crazy as well. Fun fact, I sometimes still hum this song when I'm just doing whatever. It does, I love it so much. Oh, that's a bit creepy. The fact that it's just one singular light swinging actually creeps me out a little bit. Ledgers, corporate balances, some facial reports, and some accounts. I love, what's the word for it? Sorry, I had to pause that while I talk. It feels weird to talk over that because it's so loud. What's the word I'm looking for? So I'm beginning with E. It's when, like, the space doesn't match up to what it should be. Like when a door Like, there's a door frame, and on the other side it's... You can walk around it, and it's just a singular door frame, and, you know, nothing in it. But if you walk inside it, you're in a different space. Whatever the word for that is, I like that effect. It's only been in with E, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, cut the music.
No, I like the music.
And look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
His name should be
Fernley. You won't want
Fernley.
to miss anything.
Okay, remember Fernley. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up later. I want to say something like Euclidean or something like that. Like non-Euclidean space. But I don't know if that's right. If I said it was, it'd just be me trying to sound smart. I know there is a word for it, I just don't know what said word is.
Wait, what? We're back at the office?
What?
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right?
Should be that
Story?
way.
Is any of this ringing a bell?
Line, you had one job. And we're back here.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us?
You betrayed me.
We trusted you. After everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
You were my brother, Line. I loved you. You were supposed to find the story, not lose it. Lead us to the ending, not prolong it. I have failed you, Line. I have failed you.
Stanley, I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Very
We're
true.
Intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring.
This is still going, by the way.
Ooh, this all sounds
This
perfectly
path is
doable.
still going.
Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
437. New territory. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually remember where this path ends after the line. The line is the main bit that I remember.
Now,
because I love the music.
This is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want
We're
our
going in
story to
circles.
be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Once upon a time there was a tree named Dave. And Dave was half dragon, half tree, and...
No, not you again.
Oh.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
I love how the line has the trademark on it. Okay, don't acknowledge the line. I'm not looking at you, Line. I'm not looking at you. We will get back to new content after this. I know that's probably what you're mainly here for. Oh, bye. I mean, no, I'm ignoring you. Ooh.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Hell yeah.
From here, the story is in our control. How important.
I remember this room, actually.
Opportunity.
Don't remember
In
what's
fact,
past
I
it.
believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
I can do that.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Right.
Another victory for logic.
Good job,
Come,
Logic.
Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
Let's go meet our density. It's the confusion ending! I forgot about this. Look, everything's lined
What's
up.
this? The confusion ending. You're telling me...
We've been playing for
that's what
18
this
minutes.
is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's
Find the
really
confusion
how all
ending.
this goes?
Fifth reset. Narrator forgets about previous restarts.
Determined?
Stanley attempts to play the story, but is
So now,
prevented.
according to the
Unable
schedule,
to
I
go anywhere or
restart
anything.
again. Then what? Am I
Find
just
line,
supposed to
following
forget?
line.
Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Deteriorating. Attempt to make
My
up a
mind
story.
goes blank
Reset.
simply because it's written here.
No longer
on
in
this,
office.
this
Wander in
thing.
blackness. Find a bookstore. Get
Wall.
bored and leave. Restart. Narrator
Well,
is gone.
who
After
could
a long
stop
time,
me?
Stanley
Why do I
dies.
get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this?
Also, both
Is it
the
really-
door choice didn't even matter.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I
Both
don't want
doors
the
lead
game
here.
to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination.
That is
so
very true.
I hope that's where we are right now.
We
We'll
are
find
the
out, won't we?
destination.
Eventually. Well,
Maybe
in
the real
meantime,
destination was... Hello? I'm not gonna lie, that made me jump a little bit. Okay, now we've restarted properly. No more ending. Maybe, what I was gonna say was, maybe the real destination was the friends we made along the way. Okay, should we do more new content?
Psst. Stanley,
Hey.
come over here. In the vent.
Okay.
I want to show you something.
Okay. You want to do more new content? Yeah? Cool. I'm sorry, as much as I hate those jokes, I'm gonna have to make one, aren't I? It's just expected at this point. This is a very suspicious vent. Didn't even put any effort into that. I had to make one. Coffee nut. I tricked you. I'm now streaming Metal Gear Solid. Colonel. Oh. Colonel. I'm trapped in the air vents, trying to
Okay,
experience
you
new
remember how
content.
cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
Hey, the
Well, it got
jump
me
circle's
thinking
pretty
about
cool.
the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Nice.
Just our little secret. Take a look.
Ooh, I can't wait. Wait. Oh. Oh, goddamn, look at this. There's no asset like this in the normal game at all. Oh man, I'm genuinely excited right now.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
Wow.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
I feel like I've stepped into like, what's that puzzle game? First person one. Not The Witness, the other one. Talos Principle, that's it. I started playing that for a bit and then I stopped for some reason, I don't remember. But yeah, I feel like I've suddenly stepped into the Talos Principle. The Memory Zone. Oh, you know I'm gonna have to stop and look at all
doesn't the
of
Memory
this.
Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
I want to look at all of this. All the magazines in the game. The ending, the outside area from the ending. The greatest wealth is memory. Don't forget the Stanley Parable. There's the picture of the office. Memory, sweet memory. The Steam page for the original game. In Russian, apparently. 2013, when the Stanley Parable was released. If you get bored of me just, you know, looking around, you can tell me to move on whenever. Because, you know, I can come back to this anytime. It's whatever you want to see, you know. Our first kiss, my first car, the release of the Stanley Parable in 2013. The Stanley Parable by the narrator. 2013. Okay, cool. Even the clock is set to 2013. Postcards. The Memory Zone temp. The Stanley Parable mind control facility. I remember. 2013. The original remake. Oh yeah, I don't know if you... I don't remember, who knows what, but Stanley Parable originally released as a Half-Life mod. And then it got obviously remade into its own game. Firefox. The Stanley Parable Collector's Edition. I don't think that's real, surprisingly. I wish Stanley Parable had a zoom button. Let me check the settings real quick. Is there a control to zoom in? So I can look at these boxes a bit more? No. That sucks. It's not like Half-Life and stuff where you can press Z to zoom. So I want to read that text a bit more. I'll do it another time. Audience Award. The Stanley Parable 2014 Independent Games Festival. The British Academy of Film. Wow. Stanley Parable got its own BAFTA. Its own BAFTA. Ignore The Last of Us, that's not in there. Oh look. It's even got a symbol on the back. Good times. I love how the floorboards creak. The Stanley Parable Alpha Test. Smile because it happened. A trip down memory lane. Bits of music from the Stanley Parable. I wonder if that's real. I'd buy that. Random dollar. The Stanley Parable demo. Fun fact, I don't know if you've seen it, but the Stanley Parable demo is actually its own game, technically. It's free, obviously, because it's a demo. But it isn't a demo of the rooms in the game. It is its own little thing. It's got its own little interactables with it. It isn't even in the office, I don't think. You can look it up on YouTube. It's pretty cool. Achievements from the game. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. And go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Yeah, it's obviously it's not as long because it is only a demo, but it is pretty cool. Also, fun fact, this is the achievement from the original game, but for the Ultra Deluxe, they've changed the achievement for 10 years. If you don't play the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe for 10 years and then log back in and play it, you will get that achievement. Beta, work in process. BAFTA nominee. Game innovation. Debut game. Story. And yes, I do have the 5-year achievement on the original game. I still don't have the one for playing it for the entirety of a Tuesday though, because that feels like a waste of electricity to just leave the computer on that whole time. New video game releasing today. Creators surprisingly down to earth. Rutgers goes from scandal to new crisis. Colleges show uneven effort to enroll poor. Cost into new track to achieve diversity. Wait, 50% off designer hats? Hell yeah! I love me a good hat. I don't know if you remember the hat phase I used to go through when we were a lot younger. LA Times, Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Oh, that's an ending up there. I forgot about that one. I love this. Again, it's very clearly fake, but I love the look of it. Kind of reminds me of the backgrounds and stuff in Season 7 of Clone Wars and the Bad Batch, where it looks painted. In loving memory. Hello? There's a song. Rest in peace, little Stanley. Is this French? It sounds French.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim.
I love that
it was
game.
Persona 3.
I haven't
It was
played that
all
one.
of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
It's so sad. I love this new stuff, by the way. I love it so much. I never thought Skyrim and Persona would get named in the Stanley Parable. I don't know why, but that's so funny to me. I wonder if this review is real. I'll have to look it up later. I can't go for maintenance yet. Okay. More pictures. Portal. There you go. There's your Portal shout out. Oh yeah, because that's part of one of the endings. I forgot. Portal and Minecraft. The spoilers, I guess. Oh look, the original. The one on the left is the original, like, Half-Life mod, and then the one on the right is the full game release. 2 doors. The top 10 memories from the Stanley Parable. The buttons from the room. Person of the year. Oh look, I wonder if these are actual design screenshots. It's pretty cool if it is. The original remake. Repeating some assets now. A Mac in Stanley's office? That's new. For Scott K. I don't know who that is, but there you go. That's for you. Red and blue doors. Stanley Parable merch. I don't know if that's real, but I really hope it is. Because I would kill for a Stanley Parable Adventure Line tie. That door's blocked. Oh, that's closed. Different buttons from the game. That's from one of the endings. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Here's another moving passage,
Source
this
kit.
time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable
Carpet
is both
textures.
a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
I'm assuming these are maybe, I don't know. I'm sorry, what did that say? Oh, this is what I was looking at. Literally anything. People play games because of what they can do inside them, and your game is very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Preparing snake or his salesman. That's funny. I don't know what that's from, but that's funny. Hey. Hello? I would like to get into the serious room, please. Hello? Fine, we'll go back.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
I would love to play the original mod. I haven't done that yet. Oh, we can get into maintenance now, though.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah?
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Oh,
What's
new
this?
plot.
What's down here?
I don't know. I love that memory place. I was really enjoying that. I wonder if this is how Valve announces Half-Life 3.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor.
Oh no,
I
Steam's the
haven't looked at
worst
these in
place.
years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
I don't know why that was my first thought, but at the top of those stairs, just looking out and seeing the storage containers, it just reminded me of a Half-Life map. God. I gotta replay Half-Life. I love those games. Uh-oh.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny.
Oh no.
With his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm trying to be funny.
Whoa, hey,
I'm
hey.
trying to make a serious
hey.
work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Oh, I don't like where this is heading. Hopefully the narrator's gags don't, turn out to just be jump scares. Can I fit through there? No, okay. I can't believe how big these new areas are. Like, when I heard it was new content, I thought it'd just be, you know, a couple new paths, maybe. Not all this. This is like a whole new adventure. Completely new assets and everything. Look at the van. There's a van. Is that the same one? Cop out. Oh, don't like that thunder. Can I get through there? Ah, I keep trying to break the game. I keep wanting to find secrets.
Okay, let's see what this one says.
What one? Oh, this one.
While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me.
You're not preachy, buddy.
Well,
you're doing
to be
your
honest,
best.
I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Stanley Parable is perfect. Don't put yourself down because of these freaks on the internet. Don't be sad. We've been through so much together. I've replayed your game countless times. Rent offense. I like how the hints of music as well. Can we get in there? No. Look at the 2D sprites of birds. You're not gonna make me drown myself, are you, Mr. Narrator?
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
No!
A skip button?
Oh.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that.
No, don't do it.
If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
I would never.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record.
You don't do it for the
positive reviews
Hello?
of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
I don't want a skip button. This is going to end up being a test of endurance, isn't it? You can just tell where this is going to go. If it's alright with you, I am going to be determined not to press this button. Because I do not want to skip Mr. Narrator Man's dialogue. Oh. The world unloaded. Can we just shut the void? Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it.
I want to listen to what he has to say.
It's what the players have been asking for.
Not me.
And I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on.
I like
and
your
on.
rambling.
No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue.
Go ahead, buddy.
It goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245.
Wow,
But the logic of
245.
elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years.
No way.
Until just yesterday.
Yesterday.
Here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime.
Wow.
It can't be.
It can't.
It's the only thing there is.
It
How many
is.
billions left until so much more than forever ago?
Who knows?
Which is why I say... the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth.
Oh, okay,
until
it's just gonna
inevitably
loop, isn't it?
We all until the end of time, at which time everything
Okay,
all at once,
I think I
so,
should
now
skip
you
it
see,
now.
Blah 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 blah.
I thought there was gonna
We've
be
eaten
more.
Too much and it can't be just
I'm actually
yet. No,
disappointed there
until
isn't, to be honest.
245. That the
I could
logic
listen
of
to this guy
elimination
talk
working
forever.
backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible
Okay,
to
let's go.
manufacture. It went
Hello?
Oh, you're back, you see.
Hello.
You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a
clock went
long,
forward.
rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video
But I would listen to your
Of course,
ruminations.
I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations.
Repeat
Not
it
that,
for
of
me.
course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps
This is
less
gonna go
of
into
a
another loop, I
rumination
think.
and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you
Yes,
very
please do.
briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made
Yeah.
is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to
Fair
say,
enough.
if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once.
It could.
That you are both making choices and not making choices.
I mean, he's
and
making
that they
sense.
are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it,
It
has
is.
much more
It
of a
is very
treatise
calming. I
vibe
like
to
it.
But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone?
It is
has
a more fun word
mouthfeel
to say.
That is rich with ambition
Manifesto.
and history. Ambitious history, if you will.
Manifesto.
See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this
Manifesto.
rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently.
I can imagine.
I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of shall be the victor.
Okay.
It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in
I'm assuming you
countless
can skip all this,
situations.
by the way.
All right, here we go.
Do it.
Treatise, manifesto, treatise,
Manifesto. Treatise.
manifesto,
Treatise. Manifesto. Treatise. Manifesto. Treatise. Manifesto. Treatise. Manifesto. Treatise. Manifesto. Treatise. Manifesto. Okay, I'm just assuming this will go on
manifesto,
for a very long time.
treatise, manifesto,
Or for forever. I'm gonna skip now.
manifesto,
Am I still okay volume-wise, by the way? Something that
manifesto,
I feel like I should keep an eye on is
manifesto,
where I start off
treatise,
speaking loudly to the mic,
manifesto,
because, you know, it's new, but
treatise,
then as I get more
manifesto,
comfortable as it goes on,
treatise,
I slip into
manifesto, treatise,
you know,
manifesto,
slip into
treatise,
normal. Okay, good.
manifesto,
Anyway, I'm gonna skip.
treatise, manifesto. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button.
It's a
the minute
pretty
I
good button.
start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording. Perhaps.
Imagine
To be
leaving a
honest,
bad review
I
on a
don't
game
even
and
know
then
if one
getting
can
a
change their
shout
review
out in
the
its
first place.
sequel.
I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button.
Maybe.
Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation.
Gaben, we're
I think
waiting
that's
for that
quite
button.
likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant
Yeah,
a particular user
they would.
the ability to change their review, so that the feature is not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial, something along the lines of, "This game is the best game." Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality.
From
How
the.
else to describe the Stanley
This is
Parable
gonna loop,
Ultra
isn't it?
Deluxe? Such a revolutionary step forward in the lineage of one of the most beloved video games.
Okay, I've got one for you. The Stanley Parable is the game ever. That's the best review. I might write my first Steam review and just put that in.
properties of all time, the additions and changes made to this expansion will surely resonate in the annals of the history of all media ever made. It is perhaps true to say that no mistakes are forever etched in stone, for the stone into which the Stanley Parable was carved has itself been transmuted, offering a message of hope to those who have ever erred in their judgment. You are not beyond redemption. You may change, and you may become more, so much more than you were before.
That is weirdly inspirational.
If there is any message to be taken from the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, it is this. What a fortune. A privilege, a joy it is to have had such an experience. It leaves me hopeful that as a community, as a world, there is time for us to become our greatest selves, as great as we ever could dream of in our wildest, most ambitious visions for a brighter future.
Yes.
Wow. Now, Stanley, that's a review.
I wonder how many people have copied that word for word into the review section on Steam.
It's the review I've always dreamed of receiving. Well, I have to read it.
Yeah, this is going to loop.
It's simply too wonderful. I have to experience this just one more time. From the ashes of
you can tell it's going to loop there because of that little glitch. I'm going to skip this now.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Okay, welcome back, Stanley.
Hello.
Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30,
door's
45
gone.
minutes. It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press
That's my...
I think the skip button
That's,
has been aptly demonstrated,
my thought process
and
when
we can
streaming.
say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here?
That's what I was saying, the door's
Where
gone.
did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
Yes.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here before.
Come on, your memory's not that
How else
bad.
would we have gotten into the room in the first place?
Exactly.
I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or
Come
a
on, you're
window
smarter
or
than
something
that.
like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button to go anywhere other than the skip button.
I'm not going there.
There was a door here before, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall?
I mean, I can try.
Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all. I'm asking you to work with me here. We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door, as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise. You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button.
Yeah,
Please,
you can tell where this is going to go.
do not press the skip button. Just
don't want it.
Wait here for me, and don't press the skip button.
I'm not going to press it.
Yes, good. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye. See, this is the other thing with new content. I want to wait around to see if he comes back, but I don't want to spend too long waiting. I don't want to like, I don't know, spend 15 minutes waiting and then nothing happens. And then I leave, but unknowingly the new stuff does come back in after waiting for like 20 minutes. I mean, that's a stupid example, but you get what I mean. It's the other thing that, you know, seems problematic with doing new things. I don't know how long to wait for, because I don't want to waste time as well. Should we just press the button? It is a very nice looking button. And it's your favourite colour. At least I think it's your favourite colour. It's the colour I associate with you anyway. Oh, hang on, gotta stretch. Oh. I'm probably going to see the new content through to the end, and then I'm probably going to go. Because, one, it gets very hot in this room, and two, I've left the dog completely alone downstairs. I mean, I want to see this part through to the end first, but yeah, I'll probably go after we get to the end of the new content. I'm gonna press the button. I mean, I could put the fan on in this room, but then it gets noisy on the mic, and I mean, I could open a window, but then all the bugs would come in, and yeah, whatever. It's fine. Okay, well, let's get through to the end of this then. You know, we got like it forever more days. Pressed
Stanley! Stanley!
Hello.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
What?
You've just been frozen there. I don't know.
But I said I had to go.
Longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my
So
God,
much
there's
for your
no way
earlier
out of the
night.
room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button. And if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here. And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
Get rid of it.
I can't control anything in this
Oh.
room, Stanley. I can't touch
Don't
it.
worry then.
And I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you?
Because you weren't here.
Thinking and thinking, and I
I
don't know
waited.
what I can do to convince you
I had a whole
otherwise.
conversation.
Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews.
Hey, I told you
Those
not to listen
reviews
to
that I
them.
couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback.
Well, if you listened to
Why
me,
was it
then we
so
wouldn't be here, would
important for
we?
me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've
Cookie
never
8
even
was better
met
anyway.
Cookie 9. I have no idea who they are.
Not as good as Cookie 7
Would
though.
it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm
Cookie
fixating
6,
on
bit of a
every
low point,
tiny
but,
negative
you know.
thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child. Wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury.
Well, just don't
to
do it
alter and to change
when there's
and to break
doors that can be
anything
removed.
unbroken, if only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment.
Damn you, Cookie 9.
Does such an impulse serve? For whose benefit is this? And here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button, to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck all
We'll find a
alone,
way out, and I wouldn't
and I
press
have
it.
the power to
I've been
prevent
on your
all
side
from
this
happening.
entire
If
time,
only
dude.
I'd held my tongue. It's all out of my control now. Just you.
Just me.
Just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will. I don't doubt it. Surely you'll press that button again.
Not if you
leaving
find a
me
way
here.
out.
And surely you'll put your own desire to see what's next ahead of my need for company, for companionship.
Well, then keep talking
surely
and I'll stay
you'll
here.
not be moved by my howls of fitful anxiety, that you sit with me and just stay here. Oh, no, no, no. I know you too well. You'll be leaving me. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't
Okay,
get out
he's
of my
gonna
head.
loop
I just
again.
couldn't ignore the negative feedback.
Okay, that's my cue
Why
to
was it so
reset.
important for me
Skip,
to
I mean, not
fix the
reset.
problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met
Bye.
Cookie Nine. Oh, Stanley,
The lights keep going off.
you're back.
Hello.
Oh, my goodness, I have someone to talk to again.
How long is it this time?
Stanley, I think it's been a week
The plant died.
or 2 weeks.
Oh no.
I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with.
I'm sorry.
And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always?
No.
Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing?
No.
Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley.
Stop making
It
me
isn't
feel
the same
bad.
at
It's not
all.
my fault you
It
didn't give me a
isn't even
choice.
close, because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening.
Oh, no.
I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving.
Yeah.
It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore.
I don't like where
I'll
this
give
is
it
going.
all
Are
up.
you okay?
I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground.
No.
One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me.
I can hear you,
because
dude.
maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real.
Oh no, we're going in this
Maybe
direction.
I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps. Yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away.
I'm in
And
my
in
chair,
those
dude.
moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive.
Hello.
I am truly and completely here.
Okay.
I am a being. I am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed.
I'm scared
and
for
I
you,
feel
buddy.
right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you? You can see
Yeah.
what this means to me. I'm so
Yes.
clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel
I
restored.
don't know how to feel
and
about this
already
at all.
I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time.
Get me out of here.
What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it. To think of returning to such coldness. Come, let us sit in silence together here for just a moment. Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
See, this is another thing where you would think that, you know, sitting around, he might come back. But also, I feel like he's not. You know what, I've been avoiding spoilers this whole time for Ultra Deluxe Stanley Parable. Like, I know I've seen Markiplier's uploaded a video, Jacksepticeye, all the usuals, but I haven't watched their stuff. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they'll have stayed for longer, I don't know. Or maybe just some rando online has done it and I'll find them and... I don't know. Let's go.
Oh, hello. It's you.
It's me.
You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about
Excuse
you
me.
and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had
The lights
so
are off.
much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
Uh-oh.
Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
That's the
Let
goal,
me
baby.
describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret.
Yeah.
There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I
Right.
felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment
Yeah,
I
exactly.
have ever experienced my entire life.
Yeah.
All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had
I'm glad
ever
you've
known.
made some kind
It
of
was a
breakthrough,
space
I
without
guess.
consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment. And I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist.
This
along
sounds like
all
me
time
after, like-
lines, and that each
This
of them
sounds like
was
me at, like,
simply
3 in the
a
morning.
strand in the web of my being. It was incredible. The spaciousness.
I'm glad you've made that
the
breakthrough.
equanimity of the moment.
What's all the
both
plants, please? They're
singular
dead.
and infinite. For the longest time, this was my experience. And then, this moment
Whenever anyone
passed,
says
and the
infinite,
most unyielding
I always
fear I
end
have
up wanting
ever
to
known
sing
crept into my mind.
Infinite's
And
theme
it
from
is
Sonic
this
Forces.
sensation
Oh,
that I
this
have
is
been
scary now.
experiencing
Fame.
now for longer than I could have ever expected was possible. I have been waiting for you. Not that you might save me or do something to fix it, but merely to state for you the plain fact of this manner of existence. I wish you to feel afraid as I do. That
I
perhaps
am
one day
afraid as you
this
continue
state
to
of
go
mind
into
will
madness.
consume you as well.
It already
Perhaps
has.
you will somehow, in some way, have to live as I do now.
That's
and
pretty
I
much
wish
my
for you
day-to-day
to
life.
know how excruciating it is, and for you to be in true terror of its eventual arrival. If I can only do this, only this one thing, perhaps it will bring me the smallest moment of peace in the darkness.
Oh no. See, now I want to sing Infinite theme from Sonic Forces. Skip. The button isn't lit up. Door's still gone. Plant's still dead. Oh no, the button's lit up now. Hello? I need to turn my volume up. What? Oh, it's just machinery. I thought it was voices. Jesus. I got really concerned for a second. I thought this was turning into a horror game. Jesus Christ. Skip. Time to wake up. You know what? This is pretty spooky, actually. Because it's new content, I don't know what's going to happen here. Oh, it wasn't the clock, it was the smoke alarm. Are we on fire? Well, we'll find out if the place burns down in the next skip.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us.
Hello?
It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review
I'm back.
with all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world, as though there were no consequences for a lack
It's
of
great. This is
cohesion in
new
one's
content
assessment of
with
others.
completely
But
new
course,
assets, but it's
absolutely
still
anyone
just
can leave a review.
so
here's what we
perfectly
get.
Stanley
we get these
Parable.
demands that seek everything,
You know?
and are accountable to
I love
nothing.
this.
We get a world where someone will say, "Oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever." We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most
Simply has
immediate
to.
desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes!
Yes.
It seems that
Yes.
this is now the world we live in. It
Great.
seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives.
Fair enough.
It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people.
Is there any
Because
other way?
otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves.
keep hoping
We
something
would
will change
turn to
when I
look at our
click, but nothing
deeper
ever
nature
changes.
And find a resounding emptiness gazing back with unyielding aggression. And so because of this, we require that our amusements and our playthings and our flights of fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume
hasn't
all
even,
of our attention, turn our heads completely
acknowledged that
away
I'm
from the
back.
bleakness. In effect, we have demanded that
Hello?
our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful mirror to the human spirit they project. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about any of this. I'm at peace with it.
You sound
I
it.
am the
You sound at
calm
peace.
center of
Yeah.
gravity around which these perversions hurl themselves.
totally believe you
I
right
am
now.
a waypoint for reasonable and collected discourse.
Oh, for sure.
They're the ones who are mad.
Oh, yeah,
They're
blame
the
them.
ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something.
How dare they?
Maybe they were just jealous of me.
Of course they were.
Yes, of course.
What's the
They've
not
been
to be
jealous
jealous
of
of?
me
Jesus.
this whole time.
I mean,
They
you're
are
perfect.
mired in fear and insecurity.
Oh,
They
of
cannot help
course.
but attempt to tear me down. What a sad state of affairs.
What a sad little
Read
life,
these
Jane.
reviews now. You can see it. You can
Enjoy the money.
taste
You've
the
ruined my
bitter
evening.
resentment And my, how good does
You
it
have all
feel
the
now
grace
to
and
speak
decorum
truth
of
to
a
these
reversing
words, to
dump
finally
truck.
allow these thoughts out, contained and managed for so long,
There's a
neutered
classic
and
British
sterilized. At last I
TV
am
moment
free
for
to
you.
truly think, to feel. It must be that they were so discontent with themselves, they couldn't help but leave a negative review on Steam. Perhaps it says far more about them than it ever said about me.
I think you're saying enough
Perhaps
about yourself
the
at the
state of their
moment.
psychological being was in such tatters, and my constitution and willpower are so ironclad in comparison. Perhaps it was this state that they sought some outlet through which to tear me down.
He's still going.
This, you can see, is clearly why they felt the need to expect that the game be funny, that it be filled with yucks and whimsical.
See, that's one of the things I like about
that it
Stanley
amused
Parable
them
is that it isn't
endlessly from
always
start to
funny
finish.
in all its paths.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave
Oh,
a pathetic
we're in a
little
loop now.
thumbs down review and make all of
Okay,
their pitiful
okay.
demands. But then, he's talking
Bye.
too much, they said.
Hello? Mr. Narrator Man? Are you back? I'm back. Oh, water drops. How much is this room gonna, like, deteriorate?
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Is he getting slower? No.
Is never the end, is never the end.
I'm assuming this just repeats as well. I'll give the room a quick...
The end is never the end, is never the
End is never the end, 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 is never the end. I love this song. Okay, next. Just slightly very creepy. I like the little tune it makes though. It's my jam. Oh! The room's leaking. Someone might want to get on that. Ah! What did I just say? What did I just say? Oh god, look at the state of it. Someone's gonna have to clean all that up now. God damn it, this is all Cookie Nine's fault. Oh, Demon Splish Splashes. I'm not looking forward to where this is gonna go. I'm a little apprehensive about what's gonna come next. Oh? Hello? Anybody there? I am a little trapped in this room. I can't get over that ladder, by the way. I don't know if I said that. Oh, now this I like. Look, little 2D images of berries. Is there music? I like the music. I thought that was blood for a split second. You can even see the trees. Ah, this is like one of my favourite tropes. Where it's post-apocalypse, but like after everything has calmed down. Like all the zombies are gone and everything, and now everything's like nature's returning and all that. I love that. Mother Earth reclaims herself. Like it creates such pretty, an interesting. Yeah. Just the look of nature reclaiming buildings and things. I love it. I love it so much. Forget everything I just said. Life sucks and everything is horrible. And now I'm scared again. Hello? Did someone not water the plants? I am once again very scared to see what comes next. Let's go. That was a scream. That was a shriek. Oh no, it's just music. Okay. Whew. Heart attack. I don't want to stay in this room anymore. I missed the door. And the narrator. I don't like new content. I'd like to go back towards Stanley Parable now. Oh no. Oh no. A button. Sand. I hate sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating and it gets everywhere. I killed them. Not just the men, but the women and the children too. They were like animals, and I slaughtered them like animals. That's 3 Star Wars quotes have gone on today. Hello? Oh, this I hate, but I love. How many years has it been? Which direction do we even go? I guess I'll just head straight from where the entrance was, but... Jesus. Yeah, I know, but I didn't press anything. I'm sorry, what? You're gonna put me through all of that, leave me in that massive open space, and then just reset like nothing's happened? I forgot we were even playing this. I mean, I didn't, but I almost forgot we were even playing the Stanley Parable. Oh, I was so interested in that desert, and now I'm back in an office. I just saw the life cycle of an entire room. I love this game. I'm guessing... I know I said to stop, but like... Is that the end?
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand.
What?
It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
That's a bit of a different narration. You see, the thing I wonder now is the new content going to be different? How much time are you planning to stay for? Can you do one more path? If I do whatever new content there is? Or, because if it just repeats, then we can just stop, but if not, we can follow the path. Yeah? Okay, sounds good. Well, let's go have a look. Oh, God, I love that so much. I mean, don't get me wrong. When it started decaying, I was very... let's say apprehensive as to what would come next with each button press. But I can't even think of the words to describe that. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Boop. Boop. Ah, new content. Also, I really like this sign. That is a nice sign. Can I unplug it? Nah. God damn. Right, let's have a look.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
Hard not to.
I have something very exciting to show you.
Go ahead. So is this still the same narrator that was going through all his existential thing, or is this like, I don't know, is he okay now? Well, let's follow it and find out. Back on the Disney ride. Aww. Oh, I wanted more hand-painted signs. Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking. Ugh, hair in my mouth. Elevators are back! Game of the year,
You see,
baby!
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
I wouldn't say that
The
after that
original
ending.
Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget
Honestly,
this
I would have been happy
ultra-deluxe
if it was just
nonsense.
that.
I say we take it one step even further.
Hello?
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Sequel time, baby!
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to
2.
a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory
mug.
we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
The end is never the end again. 427. I know, right? Mind-blowing. Stanley Parable 2? I've even upgraded to max. Well, testing 2 printers at the same time. Well, it can be an upgrade depending on your opinion. Can or can't. You know, I've never actually owned a Mac. We used a couple in school for like music, but I don't have much experience with them other than that. Oh wait, could I press the phones? Nah. Welcome, Investor Showcase.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so
2.
much catchier than Ultra
2,
Deluxe,
2,
don't you
yeah,
think?
it does.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2,
Taste the sequel.
now that's an artistic
taste it.
statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
It really does. Can't open the doors. Can't even click on the doors. Post-it notes, probably for ideas. Okay. I don't think they set up this monitor right. Or maybe they did. There's still nobody around though. Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try. Just the 2 of us. Oh. Door's opening. Little creepy. New mug. Time to wake up. I love that they've even put new mugs and paintings and things. The amount of detail these games go to. Never underestimate a coffee enjoyer who left their cup by a leather sofa that faces a blurry room. Blurry room. Glass doors. It's also modern and fancy. Bird. I love this new fancy office. I love the 2 theme everywhere. New content is out. New content part 2 is in. Old and busted. New hotness. Boring sections of the chart. Cool red section of the chart. I know! It really does feel like a sequel. I know that's the joke here, but it does feel like it. They're back. 2 doors. 1. More the Stanley Parable. 2. Better the Stanley Parable. Win-win. Sequential mindshare. Paradigm shift. Synergy. Brick and mortar approach. Envelope. Client-centric marketing. The color red. Leverage. Holistic value. Brain. 2 ferns. Look at this screen. Oh, it's a PowerPoint. The Stanley Parable 2 logo ideas. Thanks for attending my meeting. Honestly, I like slide 4. What's your favourite Stanley Parable 2 logo? Mine is slide 4. I like the font on that one. Ooh, big stretch. Ugh. 1 or 4? Yeah. They're good. There's the laptop for the PowerPoint. Oh man, I love this so much. 2 Stanleys? This is the story of 2 men named Stanley.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be.
Funnily
But
enough,
let's
I
take
noticed.
a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Go ahead.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them.
I'm
It'll
not
all
sure
work
that's how
itself
it
out.
works.
Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Not sure that's how that works, but I'm not an expert. Meeting plan. Scrub. Design pitch. Brick. Design pitch. Number 2 chat. Look at all these 2s. Oh, that bottom one is me. That's me trying to draw a 2. 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 2 arms, 2 legs. Who took the red marker? Me. I saw the investor showcase. Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2. Hello? I'm sorry, did you just hear a voice? Or was that machinery? Because I'm pretty sure I just heard a voice. Oh, well that's spooky. Anyway, Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Arkham Asylum 2, Arkham City, Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Doom 2. Crab, the ultimate sequel. All hail Crab. Don't talk to me before I've had my sequel. Every pause button is the Roman numeral 2. I didn't even read this one out loud, did I? The prequel to the Stanley Parable 2 is the sequel to the Stanley Parable, as the prequel to the Stanley Parable 2 is the sequel to the Stanley Parable, and so on and so forth. Valued investors, this way to the show floor. New features. New features are filmed in front of a live studio audience. Bus for new content. I love it. Oh man. Expo Hall 2. I love how many 2s there are. Look how big this is!
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
The Stanley Parable 2. Office decorations. Ooh, I gotta see this one. There's so much here, I feel like I'm gonna miss everything. Exclusive, the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Let's not go there yet. Hear your name in the game. If this actually says Aaron, I'm gonna
For the Stanley
scream.
Parable 2,
Oh no, don't shut
I
doors,
asked
I wanted to
myself,
explore.
what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Road to the perfect button. Too big, too small, just right? Shira. Timmy. I'm very excited to see where this goes. I can guarantee now it's not going to say my name. But at the same time, I have a little bit of hope. Here we go.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
Any
Here,
Jims out there?
let's have a role play
Congratulations.
as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
I am
Just
actually
careful.
disappointed.
I promise you'll love it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
I am Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as
I'm
Jim.
living as Jim.
Sleeping and waking
I am
as Jim.
sleeping and waking
Falling
as Jim.
in love and being heartbroken as Jim.
Jim has
Seizing
more experience
all of
than
the
me.
world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust.
That part I can write.
Do you feel it deeply? Are you
do.
really, truly Jim
I
right now?
am Jim.
So, then please step forward and press the button.
Hi guys, it's me, Jim. I'm playing the Stanley Parable 2. I hear this button says the name of the player. If this button says Jim, I'm gonna flip.
Jim.
Oh my god!
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do
It
again.
did, that's me, Jim. Let's press it again. What is my name?
Jim.
Oh,
It hits even harder
That's
the
my
second
name.
time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
hi Jim,
Let's take
love
a break
this
from the Jim
game.
button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Yeah, me too, that's exhausting. I'm gonna need a long drink when I go downstairs. Okay, one more time though.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away.
No.
Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim! Jim!
Jim.
Jim! I'm sorry, Arthur, whatever that voice was. I don't know why I defaulted to that, but there we go. Okay, what's next? I want to go up there, but
I
I'm
suppose I
assuming
could allow
that's...
only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
New features, new content, new ideas, consistent quality with just the right amount of change. The new updated ray traced more of the same, but in a good way sequel to the... Please no screenshots. Red is the new orange. A whole new office. The baby is all grown up. I love the baby ending. You heard Jim in the game. The exclusive button that says Jim. Oh, they changed the signs. That's great. I really want to go into that room, but I don't want to go away from anything that'll leave this early, you know? I want to actually explore everything. That's probably Stanley. Ooh, much. Ah, I left my wallet at home. Hey, can you lend me some money so I can buy a, I saw the new content shirt? Oh, no, 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 wait. I want this t-shirt is the new best feature. I like that one. Let me buy it. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna pull up my. I'm just gonna pull up Google Lens real quick. See what that QR code does. Because I want to see if it actually leads somewhere. StanleyParable2.com. Welcome to the official website of the Stanley Parable 2. There's a YouTube video that you can watch here. And it even gives you a link back to the original Stanley Parable. Oh, that's amazing. If you go to StanleyParable2.com, you can see this for yourself. But yeah, that actually works. I love it. The Stanley Parable 2 Reassurance Bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding
it's magical.
A sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true.
This is more animation than anywhere else in the Stanley Parable.
The disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
I would like a reassurance
you may even
bucket.
come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable.
Fair enough, my
Can you
dude.
imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
I'm very excited for this bucket.
Can you feel it?
What was
The glow
that?
of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body.
I'm more concerned about the laugh.
Can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Oh, well, thank you.
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
That's what I was
The
doing
benefits of the
wrong.
bucket seem to go
I need a
on,
bucket.
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
I can keep this though, right? Yeah? This is my second cup. I'm gonna steal this for reassurance. Also, why is this bucket so high quality? It doesn't look like anything else in the Stanley Parable. It's so shiny.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
They should.
That really should be an award if it isn't already.
I agree. It looks so like... I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah, it does. I'm keeping this. You can just tell that the bucket is going to be like the new big meme. Office decorations. Yeah, we'll go for some office decorations. A big old
Okay,
two.
I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons.
Oh, I like
But
balloons,
I'm
except for when they're
undecided
pop.
on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday.
I like
would
Get
you go
Well
with?
Someday. I like Get Well Someday, personally. 432. Oh, I actually get to choose. Oh, well, which would you choose? Oh, you already said it. Yeah. Cool. All right, I'll choose that one. Also, this face. Oh, and it's even a step-niece. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece. Was that all the budget could allow? Get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, actually, maybe I should have gone with... No,
Oh,
No,
they're all
I've
here.
made my decision. We're moving on. Come now. You've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
That's great. Thank you for that. Oh, we're just out the other side. It's just a little exhibition hall. Jump circle!
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for
favourite.
Stanley Parable 2 as
Yeah,
well.
let's do it.
It's oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
What? Oh, but I wanted to
well.
jump again.
I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
I'm not gonna lie, I keep looking at the bucket. Look how the yellow reflects. It's so weird, but I love it. Can I jump, please? Oh. I want to go everywhere. I don't want to miss anything. Right, the exit's that way, so we don't want to go there yet. Oh, so maybe we can go into that other room then real quick, the one that said epilogue. I just assumed it would be an ending, but if we can actually go in there, may as well.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
Yeah.
Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Oh, okay. Well, that was worth it. Why is there so much stuff here? Settings World Champion. I'd like to be a World Champion. Wait a minute. Shout out to my friends list. Can you still see this? Right, there is an achievement for flicking all the options in the settings menu. So I'm going to do that real quick, because I want to see if that unlocks this door. I gotta. The thing is, I have to remember what all the settings were. I'm wondering if this will unlock that door. We don't want to reset settings just yet. Audio.
Story. This is the story
The man named Stanley. Ooh, music. $69. This is thrilling gameplay. I'm sure you can agree. 16 by 9. 8 times AA. High. Do I gotta do all the controls as well? Hey! Achievement unlocked. I got it. Settings World Champion. Okay. So now, in theory... Yeah, baby! It worked!
Aha! I can see you've gotten the Settings World Champion achievement. Well done.
Settings World Champion.
You've
That's me!
experienced every setting. Traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you haven't seen.
Yeah!
So, just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2,
Yeah.
I'm including an entirely new setting. Something called bumpscosity.
Bumpscosity.
What exactly is bumpscosity?
I don't know.
I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but I just know that you'll be able to adjust it on some sort of slider.
I love
and
it
that
already.
It'll be available from the settings menu. We'll sort the rest of the details out later. I hope you're looking forward to trying out every
I
level
love
of
bumpscosity
in the Stanley Parable 2.
I love it so much. Great job. You did it. You are the champion of setting all the sliders to all the possible numbers. Please enjoy this room. This is your room. It was made just for you. They will never set the setting sliders to every possible setting. Pfft. Also, wow, hello Rage Comics. I miss you. Please come back, memes. I miss you, old memes. Congratulations, Settings World Champion. Well, that was worth spending them 5 minutes in basically silence. Anyway, speaking of achievements, free new and easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. Free achievement, get yours right now. 1. Pull the lever. 2. Receive your new achievement. 3. No more steps. It just works. It's King Crimson. Get yours right now. Alright.
Now here's something special.
This
You
is
remember
creepy.
that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Yeah.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Nice.
You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you.
Hell
It's
yeah.
as simple as that.
Look at all this technology. This better not send me to Zen and start off the story of Half-Life. Here we go. Give me that achievement, baby.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right
Oh.
now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not
Boo.
a wizard, Stanley, but
You
I
lied.
guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Give me it now. Give it. Give it. Give me the achievement. There's got to be a way to get it, surely. Give me the achievement. It doesn't look like it's making any progress. Well, I guess we'll just leave it for now. I don't think it's going to magically start working, but still, that was fun. A little disappointed, but, you know, whatevs. I don't need the achievements to, you know, tell me my self-worth or anything. I can go without one achievement. I'm not even that bothered. I don't even care. You hear me? I don't care. One more time, though, just to be sure. Gimme. Damn. I wonder if it is possible to get that achievement, though. Even if it's not from that machine, just in general.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
We haven't seen the infinite hole. Concrete contemplations. The holy moly. How deep can we dig? There's some science mumbo jumbo. This is more my kind of chart. Yeah, that's more like it. Whole entrance, infinity. Ooh, it just keeps going.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
You know, usually I would be concerned about this, but I have my reassurance bucket, so I'm feeling absolutely fine. Welp. See you on the other side. Oh wait, I have another opportunity for a Star Wars reference. I love you. I know. Whee! Bye.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the
Which game over
infinite
had you
hill,
falling down a
you
hole?
can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
There's a fighting game where the game over screen is
Now, I don't
your
mean
character
to be
falling down a
abominable,
hole.
but I do
I
recommend
don't
you
remember which
use
one
the
it is.
teleport button
Might be
to
in
go
Mortal
back to the
Kombat.
top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
No, it's cool. I'd like to keep falling.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Excuse
Is it
you?
a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Ah!
Okay, well, good for you.
I wasn't expecting that.
You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
I wasn't
Look,
expecting
I
that.
think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't
I
you
could have
put
gone on
this
for like
me.
another couple
Maybe
minutes,
you're
to be
the
honest.
problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here in your way.
Is this going to be another broom closet situation? Maybe. This paper says I can't resist, but that's what it takes to be infinite. I need to replay Sonic Forces. As disappointing as it is, I need to give it another proper chance. I mean, I finished it, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't what I was expecting or what I wanted. But I should go back to it with a clearer mindset. Anyway, that's a ramble for another time.
Great. Now,
Hello.
I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
There's probably more if you go back down again. I don't want to do it right now, though. I don't want to get on with this. After all, maybe I shouldn't show you everything. I should leave you some things to discover for yourself. Because after all this time, you're back for more. You were at your lowest, I am rising higher. So take what's mine and start this war. What I find in the ashes, you lose in the fire. Collectibles. I like collectibles. Can you find them? I want to see the face of the statue, to be honest. Good, I'm glad you're enjoying it, so am I. It's so amazing. I know we've said this before, but the fact that there's this much happy 3 hours, the fact that there's so much new content to this degree. Also, that looks like something someone would make in Dreams on PlayStation. Very good, great game if you haven't seen it.
Ah,
pretty. Oh look, we've even got like
it's a real video
nice
game.
bridge.
In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up.
I do
You
like
simply
numbers.
collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Still see the bucket. Man, this is so pretty. Okay, now it's slightly creepy. Oh god, it reminds me of the fountain in the Ministry of Magic. You found it. Collect them all. 1 out of 6.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
So was that it? So are there like actually going to be more now around the exhibits, do you think, or? I mean, I can do a quick sweep. Or do you think that was the end of it? Because it'd be funny if there was. But I can't see any. You'd think they'd stick out. I'd like to think that Stanley's putting the collectibles in the bucket. Yeah, it would be cool, but it doesn't seem to be the case. But then I guess that's the joke, really, isn't it? This is all just, like, in testing ideas, you know? Huh. Okay, well, I guess we'll move on then. We can go to the exit now. Let's get out of here. I love these paintings. The coffee cup.
Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yep.
Ready to move on now?
I am. Someone left their briefcase here. Hello? Look at this Stanley art. It's like every modern video game ever. Generic first-person shooter. Soldier Man's face in grayscale. Reflections. An important game. Locations or characters are inside. Well, that was very fun and educational.
What do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
I love them.
Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game.
I like these chair
I can
textures.
feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment.
Yeah?
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Oh, I'm excited for this.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, I'm excited.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's
I'd play
sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
I'd play it.
Okay. Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley?
It's got more stuff.
This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very
like
much
it.
enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait.
I just realised where this is heading. That's literally what this is. Right? The gameplay and structure of the original, but with new gags and things thrown in. It's meta. Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course.
There you go.
With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Oh, that's
Would it
perfect.
possibly work? I suppose it could.
It's been really
A
working.
really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, this is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up.
Is this going to take us back to the main menu?
Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, everything's got red instead of yellow. Oh, look! Look, he put the bumpscosity in. He put the bumpscosity in like he said he would. Oh, well, we need that all the way up. Give me all the bumpscosity. Only in a game like this will there be new content in the settings menu. Ah, no bumpscosity button. We got the setting though. Have I mentioned I love this game? Because I love this game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yep. Just like normal opening.
Stanley worked for a
Oh,
company
look, he
in a
even put the
big
balloons
building
in.
where he was employee number
He even put the
427.
happy 12th birthday
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427.
Oh my
And he
God.
pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
I can't
Stanley
believe this.
was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
A
Something
Stanley
that would
parable
forever
too.
change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
birthday step
call a
needs.
meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company
Oh,
had
look at them,
this
they're just
happened.
cluttered
This
everywhere.
complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone.
Look.
What could it mean?
Oh.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The reassurance bucket!
Stanley picked
Yes!
up the bucket.
My reassurance is here. I feel so much safer now. Pretty sure that door wasn't there in the original. No new content.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door.
It's
on
even
his
got
left.
custom bucket dialogue. Is this going to be a permanent thing now, do you think, on all subsequent
Still no one was here.
replays?
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Okay. Do we still...
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it?
For what?
The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
No,
you
mine.
can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day.
It's even
This
custom
broom
broom
closet
closet
believes
dialogue.
It deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley.
Supposed to go
Don't
with
give
the
in.
other cleaning
Don't
supplies.
hand over the bucket.
I'm not.
I know how hard it must be.
my bucket.
Given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders
Don't you
right
betray
now,
me,
but you have to
broom-
be strong.
broom closet.
This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
His name is
Can't hand
Joffrey.
it over. Oh, no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has
How
sunk
dare
that it
you.
has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket?
I'm not doing it.
Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined.
Yeah.
And
I
wait,
think I'm with you now.
now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends.
How dare
That your
you?
relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object
No
which
one
happened
can
to lay
replace
in
my
your
bucket.
path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never.
How dare
Go
you,
on,
broom
Stanley.
closet?
Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Right, you broom closet. How dare you something demeaning comments, whatever he said.
I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
Okay. Ah.
There. Now it's settled. No more debate.
Property
no more
of Stanley.
Discussion. Take a hike, broom closet.
Take a hike,
all
broom
your
closet.
meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Yeah.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see? I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker. You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us a silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Right, I'm gonna get to the end of this a bit more quicker now, because I really gotta go. I need to lay down. But that was great, though. Let's...
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yeah, I know. Ah! Oh, it's a collectible!
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful
You know what? I'm guessing this new content isn't just one ending. I feel like this content is going to stay now throughout the rest of your playthroughs, which I think is hilarious if true. Because it just would make sense for all the collectibles and all that. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say, that's a lovely purse. Third input. We'll just do the normal ending.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
Yeah, so do I. I hope it does too.
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
It's gotta be. Oh, collectible.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines?
Stanlerines,
yes,
I like that.
Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Stanlerine. I love how it just completely ruins all the atmosphere with its bright screen. Jesus. I'm so interested by this game.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
Which is property of
Soothing
Stanley.
him, comforting him, reassuring that
I
in
love
this
you,
darkest
bucket.
moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
Someone
The
buy me a
bucket
bucket.
is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the
Stanley
large door
and
that
the
read,
bucket.
Mind Control Facility.
Bloody hell. I love the bucket is now included in everything.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered.
Stanley and the bucket. Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped.
I can't
monitored
believe
like
it's
guinea
just the
pigs.
same game, but
The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very
bucket.
nearly burst into tears as Stanley
no.
cradled it gently, reassuring it
Don't
that
worry.
everything would be fine.
don't you worry, my precious bucket. Everything will be fine. It is so good. I love it so much. Just a simple change in text. I love it. It's so clever.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
I hope
Had the
not.
bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
Don't you worry,
What
bucket.
kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
I'm gonna see if the secret's changed. Also, I just want to listen to the music again. I'll probably do the normal ending. But, yeah. I love this. I love it so much. Let's see if the secret's changed. I wonder if the dialogue for all the endings is changed, depending on if you pick up the bucket or not. That would be amazing if so, especially for the more serious ones. Ooh, okay. I've had some ideas. I'll tell you at the end when we're done. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I really gotta see them all. I can't wait. He screamed into the bucket.
His own life in someone else's control? Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
The bucket is my own.
But here was
My
the
one.
the heart of the operation.
precious.
Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content.
Hey, come on.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very
Maybe the
place.
bucket is the key to
As
stopping the
cold
bomb.
reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
Just me and you, buddy.
They high-fived
Me and
in a
you.
really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Yeah, you tell him, bucket. This is so stupid. Oh, I love it so much.
When at last they came to the source of the room's
They.
power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Are you ready, Buckety? Yes, I changed his name. But are you ready, Buckety? Let's do it.
Stanley and the bucket
And the
waited in
bucket.
blackness. Was it over?
Hopefully.
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
Friendship goals.
True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together.
You're
with
all
one
I need,
another to
Buckety.
lean on, to trust, to support, and... What? Wait. What was happening?
They did the thing I
Why
said!
had the door stopped?
About
Was
the door
Stanley and
stopping.
the bucket not about to be freed?
Or closing.
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty. Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
You're not taking Buckety from me. No!
Even the
No, no,
facility
no, no, no,
itself
no, no, no,
recognized
no,
the
no.
incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No, no, no. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley
man.
realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket.
You're all I need,
To be
Buckety.
trapped eternally in darkness
It's a new
isn't
ending.
really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Oh my god, it leads to new endings.
My God, the bumpscosity in here is absolutely
Bumpscosity, I did the setting.
1,000? You people have got to be nuts. How can you stand this much bumpscosity?
Oh, they even acknowledge the bumpscosity. Okay, I gotta stop, because otherwise I could be going all night. Right, let me shut this down, put some music on, then we can wrap up. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Yeah, well, just quickly, while you are still here, I just want to say, obviously, thank you for joining again. It's been a long time. We can, you know, wrap up more tomorrow. I'll message you some ideas and things. But just for future reference, I think I'm actually going to, think I'm going to not stream the rest of Stanley Parable. Oh, no problem. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it. And, you know, again, thank you for joining in. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to actually stream the rest of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Because there's so much new content here. Far much more than I thought. I think it's actually worth the price of admission. I mean, the game is on consoles as well. I think it's even on Switch. So, you know, if... really, I just highly recommend you getting it yourself. And I think it's also the kind of game that you want to also experience a lot of things for yourself. Like, you know, the waiting around for different endings and things. So, you know what? I think I might actually leave that there. Yeah. Yeah, good. They deserve the money. It's great. Also, if you haven't... It's a completely different experience. It's a serious emotional one, but if you want something by the same creators, then I also recommend looking into The Beginner's Guide, which is a game that I absolutely adore. It's another walking sim, but it's a serious one, and it's very interesting. I won't go into too much now, because, you know, we're both wrapping up, but yeah. Yeah, do. I think you'll enjoy. I don't think I have many more words to say. I'll upload this to the YouTube tomorrow. I still have all my others up there. I like to archive everything for future reference. Yeah, so next time will be something different. Maybe Kingdom Hearts. We'll see. yeah, thank you for joining, and hope you have a nice evening. Have a nice night. I will speak to you tomorrow. Yeah, me too. Me too. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye-bye.